Earlier this week, a McDonald's cheeseburger and fries from Iceland gained worldwide attention after it celebrated its 10th birthday. But it turns out something much older could be lurking closer to home.
Yeah, now Casey Dean from Melbourne claims to be the proud owner of a 25-year-old quarter pounder. And he joins us now in Melbourne. Good morning to you, Casey. It's great to have you on the show. You and your friend Edward bought the burger back in the 90s and kept it. The obvious question is why?
Yeah, well, we didn't have an intention. We wanted to eat it when we bought it. We were only like 14, 15 back then, and Edward and I were sort of just, and a mate, Jono, went to McDonald's. Being from the country, we didn't get to eat McDonald's at all, and in the mid-90s, there weren't very many around.
Sure.
So we got as much as we could, couldn't eat it. Jono, sitting in the middle of the back seat with the other two of us, said, "Hey guys, do you want this?" And we were like, we couldn't eat another thing. And he said, as a passing comment, said, "I'll hold on to it till I get back."
Yeah.
And yeah, he didn't come back, and it just sort of went as an inside, just an in-joke with Ed and I. And Ed held on to it for ages, and we'd always just I'd ask him how it's going, and just a stupid thing between a couple of teenagers that got very carried away. 25
years later, what does it look like? How does it smell?
Yeah, that's pretty much the question that everyone asks. So it looks, you can see it on your screen there.
Yeah.
It looks, it doesn't look as solid as it is. It's a little brick. I keep it.
Okay.
I have current ancient burger custodian at the moment, and I keep it in a box next to my bed, just in case any burglars rock up and I can knock them out. It's a brick, and yeah, it doesn't smell at all.
Wow. Doesn't smell at all.
No, it smelled for like maybe the first 2 or 3 days as a burger would, and then that just went away. And we were actually, obviously surprised about the whole thing, but that, like at the start, we were like, it just doesn't smell like anything.
It's remarkably well preserved.
Those preservatives really kick in, yeah. Hey, you run a Facebook page called "Can This 20-Year-Old Burger Get More Likes Than Kanye West?" You guys are wacky dudes. What motivated you to start the page?
Well, that's actually, to be honest, all this went pretty heavily viral in 2015, and that page there was what was the catalyst for actually it getting into the limelight. I can't believe I'm watching that. That is so crazy. Yeah, so anyway, we made the page, and then everyone started getting in touch with us asking if we were legit, and we were like, yeah, it's 100% true, and that's when it all first kicked off. So yeah, that was the page there that started it. We had no idea that it would get as big as it's got.
Yeah.
No, it's a star, there's no doubt about that.
So Casey, you also are an Uber driver. Is it true that you use the burger to scare passengers out of a late night Macca's run?
Yeah, well, if anyone's driven for Uber before, they'll know that when I drive part-time and I do night shifts, so I'll start at like 9 at night, finish at ungodly hours of the morning, and around 2, 3 o'clock, the likelihood of a passenger or a group of passengers asking you to go through the Macca's drive-through is pretty high, and it's pretty dreadful experience for the most part. So what I usually do, I've got a 7-seater, so you've got 6 passengers, and say, all right, I'll take you through Macca's on one condition, and they all go, okay, what is it? So who's got a phone? Everyone's got a phone. They open up their phone. I just say, type in world's oldest burger, and they're like, what? And they type it in, and then my head and Edward's head pop up, and the first spiel comes up, and I said, just read the first 2 paragraphs, and everyone loses their minds. We have a big laugh, and then all of a sudden, guaranteed, one of them will go, yeah, just take us home.
I thought you were going to say you pull it out of the glove box or something like that.
Yeah, so have a bite. Yeah.
It usually doesn't travel, but I've actually got it here today if you want to see it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yes.
Goodness me.
Hold it up for us,
the headline.
Casey.
Rightio.
We'd like to see it.
So this is the original packaging that it came in.
Original wrapping.
Yeah, if you remember back in the 90s, they came in these little cardboard
yes,
I
rings.
remember those
we
well.
remember that.
Yeah.
So just open up that paper.
Just give us a
look.
Ready?
Yes.
You ready? Get a little drum roll going.
Yeah.
How come there's like no mould? That's
Senior burger.
Why is there no mould on that?
Because it's preservatives.
Is that right?
Well, I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
right up there.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's as solid as a rock, right?
Yeah, a little brick. I mean, doesn't... I don't know if you can hear that, but...
What would happen if you microwaved it? And
we've had a few people sort of say maybe chuck some water on it and throw it in the microwave.
Steam it?
Give
Put
it a nudge.
in a steamer oven?
I'm surprised
I'm not
Macca's
sure what you'd have to do, but I think we'll leave that up to someone else.
You.
Yes, actually, that's probably what Casey's
Make an
waiting
offer.
for.
Yeah, hold out for the offer, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, if it's worth any money now, I dare say it'll be worth a bit more when it's 50.
This is true. This
never
is
know.
very true.
The mind boggles. Thank you, Casey. Appreciate
No
your
worries,
time.
guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Casey.
happy McFriday. Yeah.